Well, very many people have gone ahead to put out stories concerning Kylian Mbappe's departure from PSG to join Real Madrid, and we have not gone ahead to give them a lot of attention to detail. But today, Fabrizio Romano has finally gone ahead to obviously put out a story concerning the departure of this guy from PSG to the side called Real Madrid. Looks like there is huge movement, and this move is obviously gaining momentum. Real Madrid is having a numerical advantage, and PSG have already gone ahead to obviously gate in the replacements, and the list is up there for you, and that's what we are going to discuss here onto the Rokani Media Football. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having a fantastic evening wherever you are. Kylian Mbappe, to me, he's arguably the best player in the world. That is it. And you might not like it. You might like it, but that's the truth. You know, there's been talk about Erling Haaland, but to be the best player in the world, you need to balance the two. When you look at how Kylian Mbappe is balanced the two at the club level and at the national team, people have gone ahead to give him his flowers. And the only hinge he has been having in his career is known to be successful at the the club level, and that's why he's pushing for this transfer to happen. Let's see close to 200 likes. Smash this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. What did Fabrizio Romano have to say for the Muslims? Barakallahu fikum. Fabrizio Romano has said Real Madrid keep advancing on Kylian Mbappe deal. Sorry about that. With confidence, but nothing has been yet signed. Formal decision on player side expected soon. Nasser, Al Khelaïfi, and PSG have not received any formal communication yet. It's a crucial step, part of the pact with Kylian Mbappe. So, Real Madrid are really trying to push to get in this player. Remember, they had gone ahead, obviously, have a mutual agreement in between Kylian Mbappe and the side of Real Madrid in the summer of 2020. They had agreed a deal in 2022, and in the summer he was expected to leave PSG as a free agent. But the president of France, Macron, went ahead to call him and told him that you need to stay here because you are one of the players that has gone ahead to obviously be the reason as to why Paris really gets in very many people in the as tourism is concerned. And they told him to stay, and they also told him that they want to bid for the Olympics of 2026, if at all I'm not mistaken. I think 2026 Olympics, and they want to use Kylian Mbappe as the face of France to obviously win that bid. So he also went ahead to sign a new contract. He was given a sign-on fee of 300 million euros, and his salary was extended to all increased to £1 million per a week. That is Kylian Mbappe for you. So right now, Real Madrid is waiting for green light from Kylian Mbappe, but Kylian Mbappe has to first talk to the bosses of PSG and see how everything is going to be really done and dusted. Now, Fabrizio Romano also added and said Real Madrid total confidence has also been shared in the dressing room. If he decided to sign for Real Madrid, the salary would have to be significantly lower than 2020. PSG have already prepared their backup plan in case Mbappe decides to leave. So I see Mbappe's decision to leave already made. According to me, Mbappe has already decided to leave, and I think it's written all over the world that this guy wants to leave the club of Real Madrid, and wants to leave the club of PSG, and he wants to go elsewhere. I really understand Real Madrid are the front runners, but I know why Kylian Mbappe is obviously taking his time. Do you know why? If he was dying to join Real Madrid, trust me, when the other team came into play, what is the name of the team? When the other team came into play, what is the name? It was called Real Madrid, and him denying to go to Real Madrid in 2022 and really signed a new contract. That means he turned heel on Real Madrid for the deal agreed. That shows you that he was not really dying to join that club. We know what it means when a player wants to die to join that club, because every financial request that Kylian Mbappe would have gone ahead to call in for as a free agent would have gone ahead to be given to him by the side of Real Madrid, because they had not gone ahead to get in Jude Bellingham. They had the money and they would have gone ahead to obviously get him. So it is really very, very, very disturbing that a side of Kylian Mbappe never went there. Me as Rokani David, when I add my dots, there is something that is starting to boil in my head. Do you know what that is? Kylian Mbappe might be looking at the La Liga as a league that is going to hate to lose its supremacy to the Premier League, and he might be looking out to joining the Premier League, and he wants to see to it that everything goes in competition, that a certain team in the Premier League might be knocking on the door of Kylian Mbappe, and it might set in competition in between them and Real Madrid, such that he can get the best offer of a salary at his new club. That is into play, because it doesn't need Kylian Mbappe to think twice, because the fact is he doesn't want to be at Real Madrid anymore. That's the fact. He doesn't want to be at PSG anymore. He wants to be at a club that is going to compete at the world level. Real Madrid is really good. It will give him what exactly he wants, but the question is, will he really surpass Erling Haaland? Because if you are Kylian Mbappe, you have to look and really weigh through that. If I go to the side of Real Madrid, right, don't I give Kylian Mbappe a clean slate to operate and really win all the Ballon d'Ors? You know, because Real Madrid has an assurance that they can beat Real Madrid, that they can beat Man City, Arsenal, and many other teams in the Premier League if at all Kylian Mbappe is there. So if at all you are Kylian Mbappe and your team, you have to weigh in Premier League or the La Liga, and you really look through and really say, I think the Premier League option are going to hit to be better, you know, because teams like Arsenal, Liverpool can sign him, Manchester United can sign him, and when you look at Manchester United with the new board of Man United, I think Kylian Mbappe can thrive there. Kylian Mbappe is a very talented guy that can play as a right forward, he can play as a left forward, he can play as a center forward. That is it. So no manager in the world wouldn't like to be having Kylian Mbappe. So leaving that at that, we go to Real Madrid, and one will ask, why do they have to sign Kylian Mbappe when they're having Vinicius Jr.? I'll tell you that Vinicius Jr. is a left forward and he is good. Real Madrid have always gone ahead to search in for a center forward, and that's why they never even tempered to really get in a center forward during the January transfer window, because they knew to it that there is a center forward whom they might use. Kylian Mbappe leads the line very, very well, and trust me, at Real Madrid, having Jude Bellingham playing behind him, Vinicius Jr. on the right, Arda Güler or Rodrigo onto the right, he'll be having the service he needs to obviously bring down any team. So Real Madrid are signing Kylian Mbappe as a center forward. That is it. And Vinicius Jr. won't be playing 90 minutes, because certain games you'll see to it that they'll get in Joselu to lead the line and Kylian Mbappe to obviously play wide. And Vinicius Jr. would have gone ahead to get someone who can operate at the same wavelength as far as their pace is really concerned. And it's just a moment of time to see how that front three can obviously operate. I know when they have Vinicius Jr., when they have Jude Bellingham, when they have Kylian Mbappe, they'll be a hard side to stop. But I don't think that if Real Madrid gets in Kylian Mbappe in that team, it solves their problems. That is it, especially as far as knocking out English Premier League teams are really concerned in the Champions League, because that's their target, to see to it that they match the level of productivity to knocking out the Premier League teams. And when you look at the Premier League teams, when you look at Arsenal, they want to get in Douglas Luiz. They want a centre forward. They want to bring in like 4 players, something that Madrid cannot do. Madrid are going to bring in a quality player, just 1 quality players, and Arsenal might add on 4 quality players. For example, if Arsenal get in Frimpong, 1. If Arsenal get in Douglas Luiz, 2. If they get in Zubimendi, those are 3. And if they get in Pedro Neto, those are 4. 4 players of quality added to that Arsenal side. It won't stay the same. Meaning that Real Madrid would have gone ahead to add their 1 player, and Arsenal would have gone ahead to add their 4 players. And in every department, Real Madrid have been struggling because this Brazilian guy who got an injury, an ESL injury, that Brazilian guy who used to play the central defense with Rudiger. After him getting an injury, he's been out for 6 months, and I know he's soon returning, and their defense has been really shaky, and I don't think that they really have a very good central defense. That is it. So they are really working to get in 1 player, but where does it leave the club of Real Madrid when it comes to them facing this side? Trust me, Liverpool are going to strengthen harder. Man City, Man United, Arsenal, you get? The Chelsea's will do. Spurs, Tottenham will do. So it has showed you that the Premier League has gone ahead to show a lot of power in the leagues, or in the top leagues of Europe, to one extent that the Premier Champions League is obviously proposing to give them another slot into the Champions League to take 5 teams. And very soon, they'll even take 6 teams, because they know what it means when you're having Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle, or Tottenham Hotspur. They are going to give them 6 slots to come in the Champions League because of how far they've gone ahead to really show their energy. So for me, Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid will be a very good move. But if I told him Kylian Mbappe, I would push for a move to the Premier League. So guys, what do you think about Kylian Mbappe? However much his move to Real Madrid is close, do you think it's the right move Kylian Mbappe has to make? Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget to see to it that we hit 100 likes on this video, and we want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this week. Second video of the day, I've gone ahead to give you the best that you guys deserve. I'm returning with the story coming from Arsenal. It's a Tomiyasu story where this lad has gotten himself a very huge goal, and a contract has been approved, and him being knocked out of the Asian Cup, he has returned back at Arsenal with good news of extending his contract, and is getting an improved contract at Arsenal, and more years are going to be added onto his contract. May the living to God bless you abundantly. We out. The Muslims, Barak Laufiku.